Welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Parker, and this is our day trading recap for Wednesday, January 10th. So in this video, we're going to look at the top trading opportunity from today. Today, we really liked call options on Meta, but before that, we're going to take a look at the overall market, starting here with the SPY. Another green day here in the overall stock market, right before we have CPI inflation data coming out tomorrow. As you can see, breaking out of from the highs that we have the past couple of days, getting a nice push up and running into these highs from December. So if you look here at the 15-minute chart on the top right, as you see, you had a slight gap up this morning, pushed up, broke through yesterday's highs, and then as you can see, consolidated there for quite a while before really getting a breakout here going into the afternoon session, getting a pullback into the close. And looking down here at the 1 hour chart, as you can see, we have been holding that 1 hour trade line for this entire week. So the trade we liked today was Meta. As you can see here, Meta breaking out of this previous high back here set in December. If you look over here at the weekly chart, as you can see, approaching its all-time highs. Not very far away, as you can see, sitting only about 3.3% away from all-time highs. Looking at the intraday chart here on Meta, if you look down here at the 1 hour, as you can see, this previous high set back in December, getting a strong break up through that. If you look here at the 5-minute, as you can see, getting that nice push up, pulling into VWAP, bouncing, setting a slightly higher high, pulling back some more, and then consolidating before getting a nice squeeze up through the high of the day. So we're here on the trade screen. I'm going to show you how these trades should have been executed today for call options on Meta. So as you can see, we got that nice push up, pull back trade line, VWAP cross right here at about 10 o'clock. We set a slightly higher high after that bounce, but then as you can see, consolidating. This wasn't actually on my radar right off the rip. I was looking at other things, so I wasn't looking at this trade line VWAP cross. I probably would have entered this if I was actually paying attention to this. It popped up on my radar here as soon as we started getting this 3-minute squeeze. And it did really look nice. I like that strong breakout through that key level. I like this 3-minute squeeze with that 5-minute trade line holding very nicely. So as you can see, the entry was here. Our first take profit as we broke and retested the high of day. The second take profit as we extended to the upside with a very strong increase in volume. And our third take profit for the exit of the trade was here. This was our final take profit because on the NASDAQ, the Qs were actually reaching a gap fill level. So I thought that would be kind of the overall resistance in the market. So that is why I went ahead and got flat right here. If you look here at the Qs, this is the 1 hour chart down here on the bottom of the NASDAQ. As you can see, this is this gap fill I was talking about. If you look up here at the 5-minute, you can see us hitting that at about that 1235, 1240 mark. So that is when I decided to get flat. I could have held a piece to see if it would really extend, but the Qs were actually a lot stronger than Meta was. We're back here on the trade screen of the Qs. As you can see, this exit for that final take profit was about that 1240 mark as well. But the Meta did have a very strong move off the open compared to the Qs. So that's why I didn't get as much follow through, because it was kind of overextended here as we reached that gap level. So to look at these contracts here, we were looking at the 370 strike call options. So the entry on that nice 3-minute squeeze as we were holding that 5-minute trade line, would it be about that 246 level? That first take profit at about a 20% gain. That second take profit up here at about a 72% gain, and getting flat at about an 80% gain up there on that third take profit. Back on the intraday chart here of Meta, I want to point out here on the 5-minute, as you can see, just holding that 5-minute trade line the entire day, not really piercing it till about 105. A lot of the recent trades we have had the 15-minute trade line be a pretty big part. You know, that trade from Monday where Apple hit that trade line VWAP cross with that 15-minute and actually just held it the entire day. Meta was so strong off the rip that we never even really touched it until about 145. So we're back on this SPY here. Another nice green day here in the overall market, approaching these highs back here from last month. Tomorrow's going to be interesting to see what the Fed does and how the CPI data affects the overall market. If I had to guess, with the trajectory we're going, we might get a strong push up here to break through this level as this SPY approaches all-time highs. If you look over here at the weekly chart, we are not far from all-time highs at all. As you can see, sitting only about 0.5% from all-time highs on the overall stock market. But yeah, nice trading today. Still got a lot of strength in the overall market. But yeah, that should do it for the video. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.